Push for the government to implement a digital licence for school students.
Yeah, this proposal would test a child's online safety knowledge and include questions about how to identify a stranger online, what to do in the case of cyberbullying, and how to ensure they are across, privacy settings on social media, things like that. Let's get today's take on this with Shelley Horton from 9honey.com.au and comedian Vince Sorrenti. Shelley, you were nodding
G'day.
the whole time we were talking. This is like when we were kids and we had the pen licence.
Oh, I loved getting my pen licence.
Yeah, that was dope.
Very exciting.
And now this is online at home.
I think this is genius. I have been worried about my nephews and young kids getting into trouble online, and I think this actually is a great way of getting them to learn and be aware of dangers without being too afraid by getting their digital licence. I can't see any negative to this. I think it's brilliant.
Vince, should it be up to schools or parents to make sure their kids are safe online?
I think kids already know too much about this stuff. I mean, a kid might not be able to identify a cyberbully, but they can spend $8,000 on Dad's iTunes account.
Oh, no!
Did that happen?
Oh, it's nearly happened. Yeah, I had to.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now, they're pretty across it, mate. Most kids are very across this sort of stuff. I believe if you're getting a licence to use the internet, then you shouldn't have... There should be some drink licensing laws as well.
Like you should be able to shopping drunk?
Yeah.
like your computer should come with like a breathalyzer on Amazon.
Stop you buying that llama on eBay or having a bet on that horse in Johannesburg at 2 in the morning.
Like the clippy, that little clippy that should come up. It's like, hey, it's 1 a.m. It looks like you're drunk. You sure you want to buy this?
You really
Pull over, surfer. Breathe into this bag.
I love it.
Yeah. Also making news, calls for the Australian Citizenship Test to be made easier after it was revealed 1,200 people failed more than 3 times in the 1 year. Some MPs claim it's so hard even Australians who were born here would struggle to answer some of the questions. David and I actually said we would probably...
Yeah.
I think they fired a couple at us and we couldn't answer them. The test includes questions like which part of the Australian flag bears the Commonwealth star. Vince, do you know the answer?
The bit under the British flag. That's the 7-pointed star.
It's below the Union Jack.
Shelley, should it be made easier then? Because we had to really think about some of this.
I don't think that it shows that you're a true blue Australian if you can name the star under the Union Jack. I think that it should be more about values and it should be more about mateship and things like that. So I would say that this sort of testing is pretty flawed, and I am probably in the same camp as you guys. I don't know if I would pass it. And I love Australia. So, I think, let's make it a bit easier.
If I had to go back and take my L's again and sit the L's test, I don't think I'd pass that either.
I know, right? I don't like saying that, but I actually agree. I mean, I would probably struggle.
I think we should have a practical test, not a written test. Like, take off your shoes and socks, run 100 metres across that burning hot sand. This is a meat pie. Yeah. We've heated it to 900 degrees. Have a bite. And I should be able... And now, the values is very important because I think any Aussie should be able to identify wankers. So they should go through a book. There'll be prominent Australian celebrities. Wanker. Cool.
Yeah.
Wanker.
I don't think I'm
The wanker test.
Anyway, at least that's what Twitter thinks.
The practical test by Vince Sorrenti. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Stay with us. When we come back, a mother left fuming after being told she couldn't breastfeed in a public pool, but not everyone is on her side.
No, some of them are in the pool. And when was the last time you checked your voicemail?
Never.
Why? Why so many people want it gone forever? Well, I called you all holidays.
Now, a furious mother has slammed a lifeguard at her local pool for asking her to leave the water while breastfeeding her baby. But not everyone is on her side.
No, Shelley Horton and Vince Sorrenti are here to discuss this. Shelley, the lifeguard said it was a hygiene issue. What do you think?
Look, I am completely on the side of the mother here. The photo that they're showing where a woman's actually breastfeeding in the water wasn't what happened in this situation.
Okay.
She was sitting on the side of the pool, she had her legs in, she was breastfeeding and she was watching her 3-year-old. So I kind of go, she is multitasking as any mother can.
Yeah.
And for the lifeguard to say
hot.
it's a hygiene issue because they might get some breast milk in the pool, I'm sorry, that 3-year-old is weeing right now.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a hygiene issue. I think that we need to be a bit kinder to our mums and understand that they're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
And in a situation like that, I don't think she's doing anything wrong.
Yeah, look, I'm totally with you on that. But what I did like was the lifeguard's reasons for her not being in there. No food and drinks allowed in the pool.
Imagine that at the confectionery stand. You know, like paddle pop, Chico roll, tit. And I agree with you too. I mean, like, there's so much stuff goes into those pools.
Man.
I was at this, I won't mention the name of it, a very big sort of indoor pool complex with my boys over summer. And you hear this, attention, attention, there has been a grade 2 toilet incident. And you're thinking, grade 2? That could only mean one
Well,
thing.
we all know number ones, number
Everyone
twos.
out for 2 hours.
And in breaking news, the Pollywaffle's back.
Finally, the voicemail is dead, according to a professor of sociology at Monash University who claims anything left in a voice message can be relayed in a text.
Thank you.
Vince, do you even check your voicemail?
I check my voicemail, but I just hate it's so punishing to hear people's
tedious.
voices and what they're trying to say, and it's.
And then do you save it because you can't be bothered listening to the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
thing?
yes.
And then you've got to get to the keypad to delete
Here's one that was
stuff.
left in June last year.
Yeah.
I hate the voice to text. Does that
No.
ever, as soon as
It
I
doesn't
hear
work.
your message will be translated into it, I just hang up.
Yeah.
And
Because
only
they're
10
gonna be,
seconds.
hello, baby love Antarctica. Please call Vince Serengeti. Is it ever accurate?
Yeah.
Like, can you
No.
ever get a proper message
Chrissy
on it?
Swan had that this week. Her producer said, "Can you please send me a nice pic?" But it converted and said, "Can you please send me a nude pic?"
Actually, that
Did
was
you
his
send
excuse.
it?
That was his
That was the
excuse.
excuse,
She
yeah.
put that straight on Instagram, and everyone was like, "Yeah."
See, Lisa, my wife gets annoyed with me. She's like, don't you? Because it's like, you have 12 voicemails. She goes, you got 12 voicemails. I'm like, oh, I don't check any of them. It's like a
Yeah.
whole month's worth. So it's-
Isn't it weird that voicemail was invented before texting?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
although the telephone was invented before emailing. Like, imagine if it was the other way around. Like, hey, listen, now you can actually talk to someone. You leave them a message. How
That's
weird.
crazy.
Wouldn't that be thought of as
but
being
I think
more
like
modern?
cassette tapes is going to come back. That's
No,
what I
I
think.
don't think so at all. I think this is actually going to I'm not going to answer calls. I'm not going to listen to voicemails. I think it's going to be just texting and Instagram, and that's it.
So we
for
won't
me.
speak to each
Don't
other
speak.
at
No,
all.
no.
In fact, this show
Look,
will
but
be only text in
I will
video
text
time.
you.
Too much
It'll
human
just be
Say
us,
it next
it'll
segment,
just be
too
us here going,
It's not a good thing.
No.
welcome to the show, comes up on the screen. Lol. You know.
Few emojis. Done.
Exactly it. All right, let us know what you think about any of these topics. Go on to Facebook or Twitter, but please don't call us. Vince and Shelley, great to have you both.
Thank you. Good to see you. Coming up on today, extra back to school and back to packing.